rated M for mature.
M also stands for masturbation.
What is going on, guys? It's Unicorn
What
here.
up, guys? This is NEXUS.
Welcome back, and my name is RoleplayingRykin.
Hey there, guys. It's your blind friend here, Blind Eagle.
I want to welcome each and every one of you to the podcast. Hope you guys stay for the whole thing and enjoy the amazing topics we plan to talk about.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Barn Podcast. So in this week's topics, we have basically the rundown of the PS4 and the Xbox One, our opinions on it, and basically which one we think will fare better in the future. Also, we're going to talk briefly on Nintendo's new content ID claim on YouTube and how that affects Let's Players and loopholes around it. And we're also going to talk about EA discontinuing online passes. Now, we were meant to bring in a guest for this episode, which was going to be Blazing Kid 67, but we got talking to him on the Skype and we love his adorable face, so we decided to actually bring him in as a permanent member of the Barn Podcast. So, instead of having a guest, we now have a new member. So I'm going to hand it on to the rest of the douchebags in this podcast, and we'll get on to the first topic.
Okay, I just want to say one thing. If you want to be a guest or a permanent, if you want to be a guest in the Barn Podcast, it's $7.95 a month, payable directly by PayPal. And you can also have a premium membership, which guarantees you a spot every single week. But that is actually $19.95, and that is payable. That is like a 4-time payment, so you have to pay that to everybody. So
I just want whiskey. I'm okay with whiskey.
Okay.
Just like an Irish, huh?
I never knew Blazing Kid was a part of this squad permanently. I never agreed to this.
You do now.
I do now. Oh shit. Anyway, let's do this. So our first topic, which I have no idea.
We might as well start. We might as well start with
Eagle.
the biggest topic, which is going to be the Xbox One and PS4. So, how many of you guys actually watched the conferences?
I watched the Xbox One, but I didn't watch the PS4.
You watched the Xbox One, or you?
The one.
Oh, okay.
Yes. The one.
The 1-1.
11.
Alright, so, you know, it seems at the moment that, like, my biggest take on both of the conferences together was, and I'm pretty much paraphrasing a quote from each of them, is PS4 opened up with, at the core of the PlayStation, we've always had the gamer as our main concern, whereas Microsoft opened it up with, our main concern for this generation of console was improving your TV experience. So it already seems that it's not they admit it there and then, it's not a gaming console.
Yeah, it was entertainment, family time, connect, jumping about, playing with virtual fluffy tigers and shit that no one cares about.
They've made it for hippies.
I wouldn't be surprised if it turned into a refrigerator. So you could store your food in there.
No beer though, because that's not family friendly.
Basically, we all know everyone's going to get a PS4 and the Xbox is going to get butt fucked up the arse. So, yeah. That's it.
Like, it's a little bit sad, because I would have liked to not have to go over to the PS4 and have been able to get the next gen Xbox.
Ew.
But I'm a gamer, so I want the better of the gaming platforms.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want a Kinect that I can't use because my studio is too small, and it's definitely, I wouldn't be buying it as a family device. It would be more just for gaming, so there's no point in me getting it.
And another thing, like, shut up, Nexus. Damn it. I was just really love the feature on the PS4. Is there not a feature? Yeah, that's what Nexus said. The one where you can just turn it off and then switch it right back on, and it's at the exact same spot.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing a game.
If they had a better controller on the PS4, I would be just buying it straight away. Mate, it looks like it was made by a 5-year-old girl. Oh my god.
You can't speak.
Actually, no, that's giving them too much of a compliment.
Here we go again.
It just looks like it was made by a guy who had no arms, no legs, like one eye.
It's better than anything you do.
Oh, it's better.
Yeah,
So he drew it with like a pen in his mouth, just like.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know.
Draw a square.
It's a lot better than the last controller.
it's exactly the same. It's just got a black square in the middle. Just a
The thing is, everybody always complains about the controller being too small, but it's not actually small. It's like, okay, the thing is, I keep up with cell phones a lot, and people always complain about a certain phone being too big. But once they start using it, that phone becomes, I guess, perfect for them. And then they say any phone smaller than that is too small. You adjust to things after a while,
But the
and it
thing
just
is,
becomes natural to you.
the
Adapt
thing
to
is that
survive.
when you have hench hands like mine, you know, with muscular fingers, as my mum would say,
Yeah.
you know, it's not
Clutch
just-
fingers. It's not even muscular. It's
You have
Oh, here we
wings.
go, mate.
The thing is, like, you see athletes that are like 6'7" using an iPhone, which is like a 3.5-inch little screen. How can they use such a phone and say that a phone
they're
like
black.
a Galaxy Note 2 is too big?
They have Gatorade.
okay, that's the excuse then.
Yeah.
But no,
Another thing I noticed when I was watching the two conferences is the PS4 one, and this is just basically off how much content they were bringing. The PS4 one was 2 hours and 15 minutes long. The Xbox one was only around the 1 hour and 5 minutes, 1 hour 10-minute mark, which means that already the PS4 was showing you more that they're going to bring you.
Yeah.
Also, they talked more about the system, like how they have improved the network. They talked about a lot of other shit. There were more games at it as well. Like, I noticed that
Great
for
details.
yeah, I noticed that the games that the Xbox were showing were sports games and Call of Duty. Now, I don't give a flying fuck about playing sports games on the Xbox. If I want to play sports, I'll go outside. And
Oh.
I seriously do not give a shit about Call of Duty Ghosts. That can go blow out its own ass somewhere.
everyone
Yeah.
says this, but I guarantee you everyone's gonna buy this game.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you're gonna have to, because it's gonna be like one of the 4 games that are out at release.
Exactly.
And the rest are gonna, you know, be like Tetris 5D.
You know, this is a funny thing. I just found out like Battlefield 4 and Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming out for like the Xbox and 360 and the PS3. So
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
Battlefield's out in September, and the next gen consoles aren't out till like the holiday season.
That's why I was wondering: are people gonna buy it or are they gonna wait?
Buy it twice.
No, I'm going to, like, I'm actually, while I say I'm going to, I'm siding with the PS4 as my console platform, but I'm actually saving up to build a gaming PC, so Battlefield is going to be on my gaming PC rather than on a console, because,
Sorry, bro.
I'm gonna get Battlefield 4 on my PC as well. That way it's not really confusing. Just like, oh, release it in the 360, then everyone buys it for one. I don't care.
well,
Get it
that's,
on the
that, and
PC.
that and the Battlefield series itself, like Battlefield 3 was made for the PC. The maps are
Yeah,
bigger
yeah.
to accommodate. So I'd like to, if I'm going to get the next Battlefield, I'd like to be unlocking the full potential of that game.
Yeah, exactly. And they have like frickin' 5 billion people in a server just like poning each other with repair tools. It was hilarious. I love Battlefield on PC.
Like, also, if you think about it, you bought Battlefield for the cons, you're paying the same amount that you pay for the PC, but you have less people in it. So, like, I prefer. That's what. From these two conferences, anyways, I've pretty much geared that next generation. I'm actually going to be getting a PC primarily and a PS4 secondary.
Yeah. It was a real cool story they had at the conference.
What, doggies?
Killing it.
Yep. Call of Duty doggies and everything. You know, who doesn't want a dog on
Call of
TV
Duty
servers?
doggies. It was,
You know, with a rewritten same fucking bullshit engine. You know, Call of Duty
Yeah,
Ghosts
yeah.
looks so amazing.
Here's
so
another
good.
thing as well about the Xbox One. And I know as a podcast we should probably be siding with both, but I noticed that they were promoting a lot of like ESPN and all the like American channels.
stuff that we don't.
We don't have
America.
we don't have that over here. So does that mean that on the Xbox One I can only watch American TV, or is it accessible for my region as well?
You can watch.
You can still watch Pornhub.
You can watch. Yeah, you can watch anything.
Your region will be
Xbox
last.
Pornhub.
Xbox Pornhub, the new porn in HD. But
Well, you can already do that.
the thing is, you can,
Exactly, it's nothing
yeah, you
new.
can watch everything.
Something
But
I was.
basically-
Yeah, but
No,
Blind
it-
Eagle's blind. Even HD is standard definition to him.
That's true, Matt.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, yeah,
I watched I watched a video of Blazing Kid the other day, just like it was
Oh,
144p. It was amazing.
Or 44p quality videos for the
Yeah.
win.
But the thing is, talking about that TV thing, right? You'd have to buy like the box or whatever you call it. So you have to pay like $80 or whatever it is in pounds, and then you can watch it through the Xbox. And you'd have to pay an extra fee to the Xbox to watch it, which is just stupid, really. So I
Just
understand
get
why
a
people
normal
do it.
TV.
Exactly. But why don't you just
Why
buy it
can't you
online?
just
So-
use Netflix on your PC?
Really that hard to hit input on your controller?
That's it.
I think
Guys, 'cause
one
need
of the
to say it.
funniest things I could think of when he was doing, do you know when he was demonstration, you know, like Xbox on, Xbox ESPN, when he's going to that, at one point he's like, Xbox, go home. And I was thinking to myself, all he's leaving out after that sentence is, Xbox, go home, and come
You're
back
drunk.
when you're a proper console.
Yeah, and they were saying like on YouTube and you know stuff like on-demand websites, people in the UK don't get a lot of that stuff because it says, oh, this isn't available in your country yet. It's
Yeah.
only from the US. That might be the same thing because if we want to watch Game of Thrones or something and it's like a week ahead in the US and everyone else is watching it on their Xbox, we can't because it's tailored to the different regions. And I don't know if that's going to be taken into consideration, but I don't know.
And this is why we have Pirate Bay.
Yeah,
But
just
that's
get
it.
everything for free.
Nah, I reckon PS4 is going to smash the shit out of the Xbox, unless the Xbox decide to say, okay, pre-owned games are allowed, and we're going to change.
It's not.
the-
I
They're
watched a video on it, and basically, what's going to happen? The Xbox, you need to pay full retail price for used games. So the used game, I think what it's going to be is like, I'm just using an example that was given on the video I watched, was new games are going to be like $70, and
Okay.
new used games are going to be $60. So it's pretty much full retail price. Now what's going to happen with that is I go in and I sell my game back to GameStop. GameStop then register that game back with Microsoft, and then when Microsoft send them a code, which is like the code that you need to put in to install it, and 90% of the money made off selling that game to a new customer goes between Microsoft and the producers, and 10% goes to used.
Oh my
10%
god,
goes to the
That's horrible.
GameStop.
that is horrible.
Yeah, and here's the thing about the kicker about it is GameStop only make 10% off games when they sell them new. So now they're only making 10% off them when they sell them used, which means used games are going to be more expensive, and there may be an increase in markup on new games. So it means that it's putting these businesses at risk. And now when I heard about this, I also thought of another thing is, I guess England would have Blockbusters, we have Extravision over here, but that means that now renting games is non-existent, which means those businesses are actually going to have to probably close down, because Netflix is already impacting their business with the movie industry, and now it seems like they're not going to be able. If you have to pay full retail just to rent a game for 2 nights, that's not going to work. So
They might have like a temporary code or something for those kinds of.
No,
That's
they
a good
won't.
point, yeah.
Oh,
don't think
yeah.
so.
Temporary code, yeah. One.
See, this is why Xbox is going to die. You see, PS4. I laugh at PS4 do it then, because they haven't actually stated if pre-owned games are allowed on theirs or not. Have they?
I don't think
I
they
don't
have.
think they have.
They have.
No, exactly.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think they officially said it though.
What did they say?
They said nothing. That's what I'm saying. They haven't. exactly-
They officially said absolutely nothing.
nothing. They haven't said anything, so everyone's been guessing. So
Oh, Blind Eagle, look. They did. Go look it up.
you look it up.
Google it.
Anyway, all right then. We're doing the podcast. Let's do this
Xbox,
shit.
Google. See? That's where it comes in handy.
So far from me, anyways, and just we might want to round off this topic. Is for me, the console that's looking most promising at the moment, because it's to be more geared towards gamers, is PS4.
All right, next topic, guys. Not too long on this.
Point Eagles game.
Yeah, it's like 60
Oh
minutes.
yeah, you're right. Microsoft said this thing is right. What? All right, this is my key going. Whatever.
Pre-owned games are allowed, but you have to pay full retail.
Oh, here we go. That's true. All right, keep going.
Wow.
All right.
This is horrible. This is horrible.
Yeah.
Some men just want to watch the
Gaming
world
is-
porn, seriously.
Someone get that president on the line. God damn it.
Pre-owned games are full retail.
I'm
Yeah.
Obama.
Let's move to the next topic. This is like being like 20 minutes now.
Nintendo.
All right. So the next topic is Nintendo have put in, and this has happened about a fortnight, but our last podcast didn't exactly work. So Nintendo have put in content claims for basically if you upload a video, you'll get third-party acknowledgement on your videos. And basically what this means is videos over 10 minutes long that are have Nintendo content in them, you cannot monetize those videos. And what ends up happening is the revenue generated from that video goes on ads from that video goes to Nintendo. Yeah, so that's pretty much the topic, but there are also still loopholes around this.
Just make videos shorter.
Yeah, you can make your videos shorter. They said that over 10 minutes, which means you can split a 20-minute episode down into two 10-minute videos, and that means that not only do you get double the views, potentially, but you can still monetize your video, make twice as much off them.
Yeah, the first problem, you should be doing better games.
I don't even play
Nintendo, what
Nintendo
games
games.
do they do?
Mario.
They don't. Sorry, they
Mario.
They have
Nintendo-
Mario everything. They have like Mario Water Polo, Mario Tetris, Mario Tennis Underwater Land, Mario Kart in space. I don't know. They have everything.
Mario Galaxy.
Zelda, Pokemon, Donkey Kong. There's loads, but the thing is, there's a lot of people saying, the bigger YouTubers, and I guess I've had arguments with people around the 1,000 subscribers mark, which are like, they're damaging our livelihood and a source. But the thing is they're too focused on this, we can't monetize our videos, that they're not thinking of the loopholes and some of the advantages. Yeah, it's annoying now that you have to cut your videos in two, and it's a bit of a cheap move by Nintendo, but you can actually turn that disadvantage around if you just use your fucking head.
Stupid Nintendo.
I don't want to use my head.
Making people use their heads. Hey, what's the point of that?
You have to use the right head too, though. Use the other one.
Oh yeah, baby. So,
Nintendo sucks.
so that was that topic, because we're really overrunning on this, aren't we, as well? Bloody hell.
You're just-
next topic.
You just want to get onto your fried chicken.
I'm so fucking hungry, but no, we'll do this. I love my pizza.
Alright.
BBQ.
What's the third
So the
topic,
next
guys?
topic is free Pornhub in the States.
Oh yeah.
What? I'm moving country. Jesus, I need to get my visa renewed.
All right, guys. So the next topic is EA have put out a statement saying that they're discontinuing the online passes. Now, for those of you who don't know what online passes are, is basically you get a code when you buy a game, or you can download it if you bought the game secondhand, and you need that to access like the online features like multiplayer or downloadable content. I think is included in that, but I'm not sure.
Well, who the fuck plays EA games?
I do.
Nearly
I do.
everyone.
UFC,
Madden, Dead
FIFA, Madden,
Mass
Okay,
Effect.
Shouldn't be
Mass
playing
Effect.
sports games. You shouldn't be playing
Battlefield
Mass Effect.
FX.
You should
Battlefield's
be playing
okay.
sports games. Sports games are fun.
Stupid Nexus.
Didn't you recently switch your channel over to Battlefield?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But
shit going down
Battlefield is
the
the
top.
Better got
only
found
game
out.
EA makes that's actually really good.
You're lying to yourself.
Mass Effect.
Top
Yeah,
10 game
Mass
of EA
Effect.
is FIFA.
Dead
FIFA
Space.
makes
Didn't EA make Dead Space? No.
Uh,
Visceral on EA it was, wasn't it? Visceral.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they did.
I'm looking at the box at the moment, but you know, it sounds like a really good move. The online passes also used to generate revenue that they put towards. If they lost a sale through a used game, the online pass would need to be paid for. So I buy a used game and I want to access the online features. I need to go online, pay for a code on the Xbox Live dashboard or whatever, and that would then allow me to play multiplayer. So that's where they used to make up the shortfall for losing that potential sale. But the thing is if the next generation consoles, as it's looking like, you have to pay full retail for used games, or there's no used games allowed if the PS4 decides that. that means they don't need to put resources into generating codes and managing that. So,
But so far, haven't they only done that for PC so far? Only.
Yeah.
No.
not
So as
much.
of this moment, you still have to pay online passes for consoles.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I
don't
think they
so.
I think they only removed it for PC.
Please don't listen to Nexus. He's an idiot. No idea what he's talking
I
about.
don't think you're right on that one.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. Why would they remove it for one and not for all of them?
Google can solve this, okay?
No, there's no Google.
Google solves everything. So does Viagra, but oh well.
Wait, but will other companies follow them though? Like THQ and well, THQ's gone. Ubisoft.
Get with the times.
I'm not sure if Ubisoft will.
Damn you.
That's
Ubisoft, I hate
another
you.
thing from the PS4
Hey guys,
demonstration. Did any of you see the intro trailer for Watch Dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, I
maybe.
didn't see it. No.
Oh, it was so good. It was probably the most between that and Killzone. Now I know nothing of Killzone. I haven't played any of the other ones, but that looked really really good.
What kills on
Basically,
4?
PS4. Oh, it sounded quiet. Why is everyone gone quiet?
Because Nexus is googly.
Oh god. I can't wait for the PS4 Killzone. Bloody hell, that looks amazing. Watch Dogs looks amazing. What else looks amazing? Uncharted probably going to come out for that game as well. That looks probably good.
The Last of Us.
I mean,
Looks
no.
The
pretty
Last
good.
of Us
Destiny.
come out.
Destiny. Oh my god. PS4, mate. Why have I sold my PS4 for this shit Xbox?
I want to get The Last of Us. That looks really good.
Yeah. I'm gonna illegally download it somehow.
For the PS3.
Yep.
Yeah. Me too.
And did you see Diablo has come over to the PlayStation?
Really?
Yeah, I hated that game.
I think it's an interesting to see Blizzard going over to consoles. But then we discussed this in a podcast before that Blizzard lost a lot of subscriptions for WoW.
Mm.
So could that indicate that they're making this jump over to the console to make up for the shortfall?
They should have gave us a better game.
I've never played any Blizzard games. Although I'm not positive, but I think they used to make a game called Savage, and I remember playing that briefly on the PC. But I'm not sure if it was done by. It was interesting. It was like these sort of mystical creatures versus humans, and it was sort of like an MMO, but you had one person who was the commander, and he would basically build up your base, and you gain perks from everything he built, and you can go over and help him and collect resources for him and stuff like that. But then the fighting for it was crazy. Like, it was really intense, sort of like bows and arrows. The humans look very sort of Native American, but it was a class game. I wish I actually knew who made it and when it came out so I could get it.
Yeah, that'd be quite good.
Do you know it's a good game? Metro Last Light. That's freaking awesome. Love Metro Last Light. Metro.
I've been watching LPs of it. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So good. Anyway.
Alright, well, Nexus seems to be inept at using Google, so I guess we're going to call it the end of the podcast for today, guys.
He's looking for like
you're
the
wrong.
B on his keyboard. Where the hell did I put this?
So, Blazing Kid will be joining us from now on. We probably will get rid of Blind Eagle.
It would have been nice if we let Blazing Kid introduce himself, at one point and during the podcast. That would have been really cool.
I can do it now
No.
for once.
Well, maybe if you stepped the fuck up and said, "Blazing Kid, would you like to introduce yourself?"
Maybe if you guys to stop talking
Yeah.
over each other and get your cots at your mouths.
Blazing
I
Kid.
can't reach that far
Blazing
next.
Kid.
Well, I'm here. You should unsub from Blind Eagle and go to my channel.
I see what it is. Nah, guys, nah. Basically,
Blind Eagle
about
does sub for sub.
That's why I have so many subs.
I do too. Sub.
Oh, and here's another last topic before we leave. I reached the 250 subscriber mark, so I'm going to be on the next episode of Friday Night with Rykin doing the draw. So what I'll end up doing is I'll write out the names of all people who entered, and I have you all saved to a list on Twitter, which I will show using screen capture so that you can see everyone that entered. and then I'll do a draw then so you can find out. And the way I'm going to do it is, the person who gets picked, send me your email address in a private message, and I will purchase the Amazon gift card and have it sent to your email address so you can then use it on Amazon. So, yeah.
I already
Yeah, we've rigged the competition so I can win, basically, guys. So sorry.
No, I
about
won already.
that.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast.
Yeah, I'm on my chicken. Fucking hell. Oh, I can't swear. Can I? Oh, fuck, I don't care.
If you enjoyed the sub, enjoyed the sub for sub.
What's up, guys? Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. You know, if you haven't subbed to us, don't sub. Basically, sub to me, and there you go.
Blind here, blind eagle.
Yep, and remember it's only $4.95 a month if you want to be a guest on the podcast.
Goddamn, shut the hell up and end this podcast. Goodbye, guys. It was fun.
Bye.